Hey, welcome to World Code Updates. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The world's eyes were fixed on Manila Bay as two former Japanese warships made their historic arrival, drawing the attention of not just the Philippines and Japan, but of nations across the globe. The anticipation was electric, with crowds gathering along the waterfront, eager to witness a moment that would echo far beyond the shores of Manila. Their gray hulls gleamed in the morning sun, reflecting both the promise of a new alliance and the weight of history. The ships, once symbols of Japanese maritime strength, now stood as beacons of cooperation and hope for regional stability. Japan transfers warships to Philippines in historic move. The official handover ceremony was marked by solemnity and pride, as military officers from both nations exchanged salutes and handshakes, signifying a new chapter in their relationship. Tokyo's bold play in the South China Sea. This transfer was more than a gesture, it was a strategic move, signaling Japan's growing willingness to play a proactive role in the region's security landscape, especially amid rising tensions in contested waters. For decades, such a transfer was unimaginable. Now, it's a reality. The transformation of Manila's naval base, from quiet docks to a hub of international attention, underscored just how much the world had changed. The Abukuma-Class destroyer escorts weren't just military hardware, they were a symbol of shifting alliances and a new era in Asian security. Their presence in Philippine waters marked a tangible shift in the balance of power and a commitment to collective defense. Helicopters circled overhead, and news crews from around the globe captured every moment. The event was broadcast live, with analysts and commentators dissecting its significance in real time. These ships, once defenders of Japan, were now set to become the backbone of the Philippine Navy. For Filipino sailors, it was a proud moment, an opportunity to serve aboard advanced vessels and strengthen their nation's maritime defense. The transfer was the result of years of quiet diplomacy and strategic calculation. Behind closed doors, negotiators worked tirelessly to build trust and ensure that both nations' interests were protected. It sent a clear message: old rivalries are giving way to new partnerships. The raising of both flags side by side was a powerful image, symbolizing unity and shared purpose. The world watched, not just for the spectacle, but to witness the redrawing of Asia's security map. Diplomats, military observers, and journalists from dozens of countries gathered to see history unfold before their eyes. For the Philippines, it was a landmark day, proof of its commitment to modernizing its forces and defending its seas. The new ships represented hope for a stronger, more secure future. For Japan, it marked a bold step away from post-war pacifism toward a more assertive regional role. Japanese leaders spoke of responsibility, partnership, and the need to uphold peace through strength and cooperation. High-ranking diplomats and military leaders from both nations, and allied observers, underscored the gravity of the occasion. Their presence was a testament to the importance of this new alliance. This was more than a handover. It was the start of a new chapter in Asian defense cooperation. The agreement signed that day laid the groundwork for future joint exercises, intelligence sharing, and deeper military ties. The excitement and anticipation were palpable among all present. Cheers erupted as the ceremony concluded, with many realizing they were witnessing a pivotal moment in history. The world understood. This was a turning point for the Indo-Pacific. The arrival of these ships signaled a new era of cooperation, resilience, and shared resolve in the face of evolving challenges. This transfer is more than just a military deal. It marks a turning point in the way Asian nations approach their security and alliances. It's a seismic shift in Asia's security landscape, signaling a new era of cooperation and strategic planning among regional players. For years, the region's balance was shaped by economic ties, historical rivalries, and simmering territorial disputes that often remained unresolved. Now, Japan and the Philippines are forging stronger coalitions, working together to counter the assertiveness of rising powers and to ensure the stability of vital sea routes. The Abukuma-Class ships, with their advanced technology and capabilities, symbolize a new, resilient security network among like-minded nations determined to protect their interests. Washington welcomes this development, seeing it as a sign that allies are stepping up for their own defense and aligning with America's integrated deterrence strategy in the region. In Beijing, alarm bells ring. This growing cooperation is viewed as a coordinated effort to contain China's expanding influence and ambitions in the Indo-Pacific. The the transfer has quickly become a focal point in the Indo-Pacific's strategic competition, drawing attention from global powers and regional actors alike. It's changing conversations in ASEAN, forcing nations to reconsider their alliances, neutrality, and long-term security strategies in a rapidly evolving environment. The ripples are felt in defense budgets, military planning, and diplomatic circles across Southeast Asia, as countries weigh their options in this new reality. Japan and the Philippines are demonstrating that middle powers, through partnership and shared vision, can actively shape the region's future and influence the broader balance of power. This is a pivotal moment for Asia, one that is being closely watched by the world, as the region's security order is redefined before our eyes. This warship transfer marks a pivotal moment in Japan's history, a dramatic evolution from its post-war pacifist stance to becoming a proactive security partner on the world stage. It's a transformation that signals not just a change in policy, but a shift in national identity and purpose. For decades, Japan's constitution, shaped by the trauma of World War II, strictly forbade the export of lethal military hardware. This legal framework was a cornerstone of Japan's commitment to peace and non-aggression, reflecting the nation's deep aversion to militarism. But today, Tokyo is reinterpreting its role on the global stage, moving from a cautious observer to an active contributor in international security. This new approach is driven by growing regional tensions and the need to protect shared interests. The shift began with non-lethal aid, such as humanitarian support and disaster relief. But now, the transfer of destroyer escorts to partner nations represents a quantum leap, a bold step that would have been unthinkable just a decade ago. Importantly, this is not a rejection of Japan's enduring commitment to peace. Instead, it's an adaptation to a more dangerous and unpredictable world, where threats to stability are growing and old certainties are fading. Japan's leaders understand that their nation's security is inseparably tied to the stability of the Indo-Pacific region and the openness of vital sea lanes that carry the lifeblood of global trade. By strengthening partners like the Philippines, Japan is not only helping to secure these crucial maritime routes, but also building a network of trust and cooperation that benefits the entire region. This is collective security in action. Helping an ally defend its waters and sovereignty ultimately helps Japan protect its own interests, reinforcing a shared commitment to peace and stability. Tokyo frames the transfer as a defensive measure, focused on maritime law enforcement, humanitarian missions, and disaster response, areas where cooperation can save lives and prevent conflict. But the message is unmistakable. Japan is stepping up as a regional leader, working closely with allies to uphold a rules-based order and ensure that the Indo-Pacific remains free, open, and secure for all. The delivery of these warships is the clearest sign yet of Japan's new assertive role, a nation ready to defend peace not just at home, but across the region, alongside trusted partners. The handover ceremony was rich in tradition and symbolism. On a Philippine naval pier, the two Abukuma-Class ships stood as a powerful backdrop. National anthems played, and officers from both navies stood side by side. The Japanese flag was lowered, the Philippine flag raised, a simple act, but deeply symbolic. This marked not just a transfer of steel, but of trust and responsibility. Official documents were exchanged and a firm handshake sealed the partnership. Speeches spoke of a new chapter and a shared commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. The newly christened Philippine crews boarded their ships, ready for a new beginning. For these sailors, it was a moment of immense pride and hope. The ceremony blended solemn tradition with optimism, marking a day both navies will long remember. The Abukuma-Class ships are a game-changer for the Philippine Navy. For years, the fleet relied on aging, outdated vessels. Now these destroyer escorts bring advanced sensors, modern sonar, and anti-submarine capabilities. Their firepower, anti-ship missiles, a 76mm gun, and close-in weapon systems gives the Philippines real deterrence. The Navy can now project power and defend its interests far from shore. This is a leap from coastal defense to a credible blue water force. The transfer includes Japanese training and logistics support, ensuring the ships are used to their full potential. Japanese experts will work alongside Filipino crews, building skills and confidence. This isn't just about hardware, it's about sustainable, long-term capability. The Philippine Navy is now a more formidable force in the region. The new warships have transformed morale in the Philippine Navy. For years, sailors made do with outdated equipment. Now, they command some of the fleet's most advanced ships. This upgrade is a powerful symbol of national pride and commitment to maritime defense. Operating modern systems boosts professional confidence and attracts new talent. Japanese training programs offer invaluable opportunities for growth and expertise. This investment in people is as important as the ships themselves. Renewed confidence translates into better performance and higher standards. The Abukuma-Class ships are more than steel. They're a catalyst for a new generation of proud, capable Filipino sailors. The warship transfer has sparked strong reactions across the Indo-Pacific. The United States and other allies cheered, seeing it as a step toward shared security. Beijing, however, condemned the move as provocative and destabilizing. China views it as part of a strategy to contain its rise and challenge its claims in the South China Sea. Within ASEAN, responses are mixed. Some nations quietly welcome a stronger Philippines, others urge restraint. The event highlights the region's complex, divided landscape. For some, it's a necessary step for stability. For others, a dangerous escalation. Every nation is reassessing its position in light of this new reality. The region is on high alert, navigating a period of profound change. The Abukuma-class ships strengthen the Philippines' security and deterrence. They help enforce sovereignty, deter illegal activity, and uphold international law, but new capabilities bring new risks. Critics warn of a potential arms race and accidental escalation. Managing these ships with professionalism and restraint is crucial. The challenge is to deter aggression without provoking conflict. This requires a blend of military modernization and robust diplomacy. Clear communication of intent is essential, especially with China. Success will be measured by whether these ships enhance security without sparking instability. The Philippines and Japan must balance strength with wisdom in this new era. This transfer is part of Japan's broader strategy to build a network of Indo-Pacific security partners. Tokyo aims to link like-minded nations in a flexible, resilient web of cooperation. By empowering partners like the Philippines, Japan helps secure vital sea lanes and uphold international norms. This also strengthens Japan's alliance with the United States, sharing the security burden more equitably. Japan is proving itself as both a consumer and provider of regional security. The Abukuma-class transfer sets a precedent. Future deals could see even more advanced ships shared. This evolving partnership could reshape regional alliances and empower smaller nations. But it demands careful diplomacy to ensure peace, not confrontation. The future of Asia's security will be shaped by these new networks. The world is watching as Japan and its partners chart a new course for the Indo-Pacific.